start streaming in time. Fomc Live. Fomc Live. Hopefully my mic is on. Hopefully we're going. We're going to get the visuals going in just a second here. Fomc now. Will we get some price action? Headphones going. Will we get some price action? Yeah, we are pumping already, but I'm showing you the wrong screen. Of course, why would I show you what you want to see? Why would I do that? Let's get into it. Yeah, so we started the morning looking good. We missed that trade this morning. We should have just gotten along, but with the fact that it's pumping right now, we're at the top of the 30-minute RSI. We could probably wait for this thing to settle down. Unless it just keeps going. But that's okay. That's why we DCA. And if you DCA'd, you're looking good. And if you took profits, hopefully it wasn't too much. There's music going from somewhere else that isn't my music. YouTube must be running somewhere else. I hear a guitar solo over my music. Not that I'm upset about a guitar solo, but... Oh, that's coming out of my cell phone. No, that's not so bad. So, meeting's kicking off, but the fact that we're pumping right now, and we're at the top of the 30-minute RSI here. Let's see what happens. Maybe it's a little pump in anticipation of the meeting, but if rates are paused, that means it's priced in, not a dramatic change, but things will continue up and to the right as they do. So let's see if we get another quick pump. Let's see if it keeps going. But yeah, 42.325. So it's been pumping all morning. You know, we started the morning down here, and that was $41,400. So last night we came down to the area I was talking about yesterday morning. We needed to see at least a wick into this first green perforated line here, which was $40,700. Bottom one was $40,400. 2 wicks into there, solid bottom here. Boom, that thing continued up. We are now $42,359, which is the 50% fib level of this crash. The big crash. The big crash they told you about. The big crash. The 10% after a year of doing 160%. The big crash. The big 10% crash. But are we going to get rejected? So here, this is the trade I wanted to stay in that. See, if I had just held that trade, I would have hit my target here, which was $42,250, $230. I probably would have set my take profit at had I held that open, and we would have hit that beautifully. But let's see if we keep going here and see if we can see a posted decision anytime soon. Posted decision. This mic's too high. I mean, it's good to sit up. It's good to sit up straight, but let's move that down a bit so we can see. But maybe I should have streamed a little longer this morning, or maybe a little earlier than this, but we're just dialing it in just in time for the pump here. Just in time. Things started moving as I got the stream going. So this is anticipation, though. Like I said, the decision won't be posted yet for a bit here. Okay, so decisions in. Fed decides to keep rates the same. So no change in rates right now. This was expected, so it's priced into the market, which means it has no reason to go down, but it's already pumped in anticipation of that move. So let's discuss that as it plays out here. So like I said, we're maxed out, not maxed out, but we're just crossing 70% RSI on the half hour. So we could see a bit of a breakout here. We get above this resistance that we've had on the half hour the last day since the big old scary crash. And we're getting it. We're getting it here, actually. Things look all right. Let's keep her going. Keep her going. Could get a breakout. I mean, it's already had a nice recovery here. This is nice. But what we see here is an accumulation pattern, right? So 1, 2, 3 bottoms. I'd like to see this thing pull back before going too high. You can see the half an hour chart hasn't really been going too crazy. What's the max over here? 85%, 85%, 85% when we were hitting 44K. Just crossing 70% now, 73% with a W. You know, it could push 50% RSI, which is, or sorry, 50% Fibonacci retracement, which for me, 42,394. We're there. 61.8 would be 42,934. Half an hour to go in this candle. Be cool to just see that pop up, but what do we got? Gonna let this candle play out. Gonna let this candle play out. I'm gonna put Fomc over here in case we want to jump into the old trade. Should get the right market pulled up. Just keep an eye on it. Fomc live. Tune in. Nowadays.
Like a not a lie way, kind of play how the truth became so embrace. Blaming everybody but ourselves for our behavior. It's hard to be a heart in a world full of space. Up your mind if you call up on a diamond in the club. What is love? What is love? To have a heart in a world full of space. Up your mind if you're trying to find a diamond in the club. What is love? So care. We all here today in the shade. We all want to be validated for the way that we feel that way. Frustrated by the way. So hard to find people that relate to get fit every day. Still watch the way to nowadays. So to have a heart in a world full of space.
Yeah. It's hard to have a heart in a world full of space. Yeah, can we make the recovery here? Can we get the full recovery today, right now? Does the daily need to come down further? I do believe so. So far the other charts did this little bounce dance here and made another drop. So if we see that accumulation on the lower time frames, the 4 hour and even the 1 hour, then good chance we see that here, because this is really wicky. I'd like to see a solid bottom on the daily. I mean, there's no reason we don't just bounce right back up and recover. You can see we've hit this support now twice from this last move inside of the bullish pennant that we drew out over the last couple of weeks here. So $42,400. It looks like we're trying to get a held to this 50% fib here, but again, this could just be the start of another accumulation pattern. Rates are the same, so this is great. People are comfortable, but if we trickle back into this area, let's look at some more longs and trying to hold that as a recovery area. So let's we're gonna go ahead and create an old support rectangular mobile here. I like the look of that. And then we'll have a resistance box up on these wicks here. The 78.6. Resistance. So now on the daily chart, we are establishing a range. We have a top and we have a bottom, and we now have our Fibonacci retracement. So my whole thing is about finding ranges, and this is on whatever chart. You want to trade the 1 minute chart, you want to trade the 5 minute chart, 15-minute chart, whatever chart. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Where is my actual stream? Waves. Am I even streaming? It says I am on this, but where is my actual YouTube stream? Hopefully we're... Am I just... losing my darn mind? Losing my darn mind? Oh, look at that. Now we got some echo. So apparently I am live. But where's... Oh, look at that. Now we got some... Oh, no. Where did my actual page go, though? That's weird. Still new to this stuff. You know? Used to doing brute things out in the cold. Still pumping. Took that 50% fib, 42,460 now. Still pumping. Pump it up. Pump it up. It's got to be going somewhere. Oh. I don't want that. Oh, that does come in the stream. That's interesting, because that's royalty-free stream music. Could bump that once in a while. Let's keep this pump going, though. Pump it up. Pump. Oh, see, everyone likes to watch the shorter time frames. The candles move more. I don't really like going further than the half hour too much these days. Resistance. And that one could actually... How come I can't move you? What are you doing? Interesting. Anyway. Just move that down to those candles there. Resistance. Isn't that nice? Happy little trees. That's what we got here. Happy little trees. We got Bob Ross just paint some lines in here for us. Nothing to be mad about. We could be calm in the charts. Even though we were sorting out audio issues down here when it broke out of our pattern from yesterday. And then we didn't take the trade. It's okay, because we DCA'd. It's okay if you miss the trade when you DCA'd. That's my call. Got a little breakout here, but can't go too much further. Let's see what happens. So anticipation pump, but the indicator still needed to chill out. So we're almost at the top of a move here. I wish I could go to my actual reset docs, lock docs, customize. Now, I could get my YouTube chat in here somewhere, I think, but I don't know how. Who's got the knowledge on the OBS? Wants to come help set me up? Spencer, where are you at? Actually, I could probably get it all dialed in, but I should probably do it before I stream and not while I stream. But I like the live stream because I do everything in the moment. That's kind of how I've always done things. I like to live in the moment. I read these charts day to day. I will make some predictions based on larger time frames, but I don't generally like to make predictions. But we're going to make some more predictions just because this is YouTube, and that's what people want. And it doesn't matter what I think or what I want. It just doesn't. It just doesn't. We're here to spread awareness. We're here to watch this thing continue pumping. We've established a range as far as I'm concerned on the daily time frame, but I do believe we will see the bottom of this range once again. But the question is, can we get all the way to the top right now before that happens? And I don't think so. 75% on the RSI right now on the half-hour chart. So it looks like we're going to get a rejection at the 50, but maybe we got 15 minutes left in this half-hour candle. Maybe we pop above and get to the 61.8%, which would be hopefully sitting on top of 42.8 once we get up there. But it doesn't. It's a battle for the 50% fib here, $42,400 approximately. So we'll see. We will see. Oh, I like this beat. This is got this break from a friend of mine, 2 Crates. Man does more digging than anybody that I know. That's for sure. He's got good breaks, but I flipped a couple samples on this joint a couple weeks ago. I like this one. Might have some words for this one. Might have a word or two for that one. We dig that jam. Shout out to 2 Crates on IG, TWO Crates. Man is always digging and flipping. Lots of old classic gear. We like that. We like making music. I could even do that on the live stream. Actually, I might need some more CPU for that if I wanted to try and jam some tunes while we have these live streams going. Not a bad idea, though. Not a bad idea. Just hang out, jam out, trade, do those things, you know? FOMC. Yeah. It wasn't too exciting. This was the anticipation move. Okay, let's take some profits. No change in rates. This means we can keep going. But if hopefully this is topped out to become another accumulation pattern based on that, so 1, 2, 3 bottoms is what I look for. But let's see what that looks like on the daily. On the daily. What? Fuck. I gotta be live streams. I'll be rando as hell because I'm a bit of a weirdo. But I've been weird my whole life, and I'm not gonna fucking change now. I'm not gonna change now. It's the reason I see some of these things that I see. So real wiki on the bottom of the Dale, old fucking wiki over here. No sacrifice, no victory. Old wiki. Old wiki. No sacrifice, no victory. People are becoming unhinged. Yeah. Ooh, getting a little softy rejection underneath the 50% fill. 4.5 hours, almost 5 hours left in the day. We will do a daily close again. So FOMC decision, no change in rates right now. So stagnant is the market. Continue to trade sideways. I believe that we've established this range between 43. 7, let's say 43.7 and $41,000. No, got to go to the top. $45,000 to $40,000. We got a $5,000 range here. and that's okay, give or take 1 or 2%. But let's play it out. Let's see what happens. I don't like trading the middle too much, so hopefully we can get this thing bottomed out and catch another entry in this zone below 41k. The zone below 41k, here we go. It's okay to wait, patience pays. Total weirdo. Love it. Love it. Let's get weird. Let's make some money. Let's beat inflation. Fuck the government. You know? 42, 420. 42, 42. Marty loves them 42s. He's out doing a side job today. Making some change, making some bank. Desktop audio, is that necessary? I don't know. Do some more OBS digging. Kind of just wing it. Fuck around and find out. That's what I do. I didn't know how to stream. Basically, the night before I did a stream, I didn't know how to stream. I had no idea. I'm not a huge computer guy, but I'm gonna try because I feel like I have something worth sharing with you guys. So far, so good. We're up. Our trading account is up. Since we started. If you DCA'd with us throughout the year, then you're also doing really well. And that's the name of the game, is share value. Share the value with each other instead of giving it to the powers that be. To the powers that be. Daily. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yeah, so we could see... I mean, it's also kind of right there, but that's like dead level. A little bit of a bullish divergence there, but it's miniature. But I mean, the daily... Oh, sorry, that's the 4 hour. That's alright. So let's see what happens. Above 50, maybe a rejection from 60. Or else she just keeps going, like I said. No reason to come down. It doesn't have any reason to come down. I just missed a trade this morning because of audio issues, so maybe I'm just having a little FOMO here, but that's okay. So we've got this range. We know if it breaks, we can play it. We know if it gets rejected, we can potentially play a short. I'm not going to push too much of the shorts, but that's okay. Here's exactly what everything else did, though. If we're on the daily, we can see we're just getting to retest the 60, but if we look at what happened to the 4 hour, the 4 hour first jumped out. I told you guys this would be the first sign of a rollover. Was this looking like a distribution pattern here on the 4 hour? This is going to be our first sign of the rollover. Sure enough, it was. And what happened was it came below 60%, came above, and that's a massive retraction and spike under 30%. So if we look at the daily, where are we at? We have dumped. We rolled over. We dumped. We're now wicking above 60%. Does that mean they're going to back in the dump trucks when the daily candle closes today? Send this thing back down to 40K. See if we can get another entry on the daily. We missed the 4 hour entry. Took a couple of small trades yesterday. Had a 13% win on a 10x and an 11% win on a 10x. That's a good day. That's a good day. It's a good day. Yeah, we want to stack wins, and we can trade with big leverage. And, maybe, once in a while we'll have some fun in throwing a fatty big leverage. But I want to dial in, 5 to 10x trades is kind of my comfort zone for risk tolerance. I'm comfortable throwing in larger amounts. The thing, it's easy to get emotional when you're throwing in high leverage trades because the numbers are changing really drastically. I wish I knew what was going on YouTube. I kind of farted this around today. Like, I don't know how to get back to my... And I can make it look like I'm viewing it, but then I hear it. It still says I'm live though, so that's good. But how do I get back to actually just viewing it normally? It says I'm still live, I think. good. That's good. Can we get this pulled back up? Good. That's good. Now I hear that in audio though. That's what I don't want. Whatever. Strange. Strange. It's okay. We're gonna keep it going. We're still in the charts here. No change in the rates. That was expected. People have priced this into the markets. And we'll still be on our way, but I think this thing is going to give us another chance at 40K range. And that could be FOMO. I could be wrong. Could crash to 30K, like everyone's saying. Could crash to fucking 12K, like everyone's saying. But that's wild to me. I just don't see that. Pipe dreams. Especially if debt interest rates go down, which they have to in 2024. They have to. Unless they plan on just flipping the world upside down on us. Sunny side up. That'd be alright. Hey. Yeah. Well, again, nothing uber exciting. Nothing uber exciting here. 3 minutes left of the half hour. So let's run this. Let's run this a few more minutes and see what happens. But we are establishing a bit of a higher high, but this is the resistance right now. And maybe, just maybe, we can get through it. But again, we're over 70% on the RSI here on the half hour. So I'd like to see this thing come down again and give us another opportunity in my pocket, in the old pocket. Yeah, we get another chance. Hopefully. Come on, give us a chance. Big old W. Look at that. Big old George W. W patterns are known for breaking out. And if this thing did break out, let's have a look. We'll be conservative even with it. If this thing breaks out. We're looking at 43,400. Or sorry, 44,300. 44,300. Hey, what do you think of that? W patterns are known for breaking out. There's a half an hour left in this 4-hour candle. And that's only if that thing breaks out. But like I said, I want to see this daily tank. I want to see the daily tank. Because I like to try it. I like to confirm. We can scalp. That's what I'm going to be doing here with little bits of money. But my spot trading that I do, I am doing on the weekly, the monthly, and the 3-month chart. And if you look at this, that is one giant wick on the weekly. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that too much. But if what I'm saying is right on the daily, and the daily comes back down into this green box and makes some closes down here, then we get this weekly down here, then I feel more confident that it's not going to come back down and fill that wick if this thing just comes back the other way. But let's look. We got one more wick that was actually pretty deepwood wicky. The old no sacrifice, no victory deepwood wicky over here in the ice. And that was a massive one. So maybe we get the old hammer of Thor here. But I'd like to see the daily and the weekly RSI chill out a bit. Monthly's got tons of room to go. You know? Look at that. Monthly chart looks great. Coming above 60%. Tons of room to go. Look at this. From the bottom. Just healthy trends. So what do we got? 1, 2, say that's a double top. So 1, 2, 3 highs before a big dip. We got one. We've come through. We'll have two. And then what? A third high up here? Come back down. What does that look like? March 2024. Keep climbing right to the bull run and then break out for the bull run. April 24. That's right over here. Having will be in here somewhere. The old having be in here somewhere. I don't know what the fuck that is. Yeah. But what's gonna happen? It's gonna go up and to the right. That's what the fuck's gonna happen. I'll tell you that much right now. What's going on here? Let's get it zoomed in. So we seem to be taking this here. Just changed a half-hour candle, so we are above the 50% fib on the half hour. Let's see if it keeps going. Yeah. Higher high on the RSI here. So it does have a chance to come up to the, yeah, we'll see if it can get up to around 43K. What's that? 61.8% fib is $42,934. See if it's maxed or if it can get up there. But it's looking pretty solid. Dumpity. Back in the old dump trucks. Let's test our luck back down under 41K, hopefully. Mid-range trading. So let's make that one orange. Okay, indicate the mid-range. Ye old. Mid-range. See how they play with you like that? Close above, and then dump it on you. Just darn right rude. See if they keep it up. Do the things. Head over to BBN. The Bitcoin Broadcasting Network. Look at that thumbnail. My kid put my own friggin' thumbnail up there. Wow. What a butthead. Oh, is that coming through on the stream? That's gonna be a team. What is this? What is this? Oh, I don't even know what I'm doing. Uh-oh. Shut it all down. Shut it all down. Yeah. That's what I would do. Just wrecking the show. Can't you stay up?
when I can scroll my page without seeing the labia. Being able crazy for saying it's a time and a place. Like a not a lie way, kind of play how the truth became so race. Blaming everybody but ourselves for our behavior. It's hard to be a heart in a world full of space. Up your mind if you call up on a diamond in the club. What is love? What is love? To have a heart in a world full of spades. Out your mind if you're trying to find a diamond in the club. What is love? So care, so care, so care. I know we all had a day in the shade. We all want to be validated for the way that we feel. We feel that way. Frustrated by the way. So hard to find people that relate to get fit.
Hey, would you look at that? Would you look at it? Look at that. Just look at it. Creeping on the 61.8% fib. And what are we creeping on the RSI here? Creeping. 80%. I think that's it at that fib. Unless she pops. She just could keep going. Fed rate stayed the same. Let's get rid of that BRB. Fed rate stayed the same. And we know that's been good for Bitcoin all year. And it's got the old inverse head and shoulder W on the 4-hour RSI, which is a good sign. A couple of big old candles. And we just said if this thing broke out, I drew out this target here. I even gave you the conservative target of the breakout. What are we seeing so far? 20 minutes left of this 4-hour candle. Do we play out this whole candle? Maybe we play out this whole 4-hour candle. See what happens. See what happens. But we caught it. Bang on. FOMC live. The pump was on. Literally as soon as I got this live going, the pump was on. So focused on this stuff today. Probably not the day for me to be focused on all the issues of live streaming. Missed the trade. But that's okay. We DCA'd. It's always okay when you DCA. DCA today. Are you tired of money losing its value? Currency losing its value, I should say. I get distracted again. Currency losing its value. DCA today. 42.8. Was that the rejection? No, come on. Let's see it close high at least. 20 minutes left. Let's see it close high at least. But you can see these Fibonacci retracements hitting just beautifully. I don't have them all showing. These are the ones I like to leave exposed. And the 4-hour played a perfect break and retest of the 38.2% fib. And here we are at the 61.8. So target of that W is the 78.6 at 43.7. But like I said, if we go down here to the 1 hour and lower, 1 hour is just taking 70% RSI. So if the 30-minute needs to chill out, then this candle will be green. The next candle shall be red. And maybe this thing continues going. But right now, 80% RSI on the half-hour chart. So it's going to have to chill out a little bit, because it's already had a nice pump since bottoming yesterday down here at $40,500 approximately. But it looks good. I mean, it still looks healthy. These are still accumulation patterns. Like I said, I don't feel like they got any reason to push this thing down. So, you know, it's just not that big a deal. But, yeah. I don't think I'm just going to sit and let this one linger. I'm just going to wrap it up. No change in the rates. That's what I came live to say. They went for the pump. So, and anticipation brought this thing down, settling out some of the indicators. Again, I will say that I'd like to see the daily come in there again, down into that range, sub 41K. But that very well doesn't have to happen. Very well doesn't have to happen. Very well doesn't have to happen. Something like that. Don't matter. But let's see. See what happens here. See if this thing is showing us signs of rolling over on the daily. So far it has on the 4 hour. And if we're still putting in lower highs, this thing could roll over and we see the daily reset as well. And that's kind of what I'd like to see. Kind of what I'd like to see. That's healthier. It would be healthier. It would be healthier for Bitcoin. And a good spot to get some more. The dip, as they say. On that note, let's wrap it up. It's been a good market scope again. Fomc live. We did the things. We did the things. Catch you in the next one. Go fuck yourself.